is currently 2:58 a.m. I cannot sleep, so I just had a neat little idea for a video, and since I can't sleep, I'm just gonna go over some late night thoughts that I looked up, and some of them are just questions that people have late at night, and we're gonna try to answer them. This is gonna be kind of a tough one because when it comes to stuff off the top of my head, let's use freestyling as an example. I cannot do that to save my life. So we're gonna start with number one, and it's why does everything feel more meaningful at night? Brain's fried. At night, and honestly, I think for this one more so, it's just the calmness that night brings. You're more relaxed, and I think you're able to kind of view everything more truly as it should be, as its truest self. You take the moon for example. You look at that and you're wow, it's beautiful, and then you kind of think you look into it. I don't know, something like that. I'm gonna regret this in the morning. Another thing is one thing you could wish to tell your younger self, and for me, I already said this in my advice video. This is number two. For me, we're gonna go with throwing away shifts and not wanting to work, because I could have saved up a lot more money from the shifts that I requested off for or gave up when I really did not need to. And I think if I could go back and do it all over again, then I would slap some sense into myself, man. Guys, I kid you, I would just dude, what are you doing? Or at least learn how to pick up on YouTube more. I think that's another regret. As a kid, you make cringy content, you just don't know how anything works, you don't know how to edit, and luckily I do know how to edit now. And eventually, as time goes on, if I get really successful, then I might hire an editor if I have the money. But yeah, I deeply regret not working much, and I would like to go back and do more than I did, and just show respect the people giving me the opportunity to work more when I should have been. Number three is people who think that they're the only one who overthinks conversations from 3 years ago, and I wouldn't go to that extent that I'm like that. I think more overthinking is a very common thing in a lot of people, and guys, as much as it's easier said than done, we cannot control these things that are put in front of us. Certain things are meant to not be controlled. You can't control everything. And in the now, sometimes I'll send a text, I'll be damn, should I have said that? And I'm not gonna lie to you, it eats away at my soul. I'm oh well, whatever. I mean, it hurts for a couple minutes, and it's or not hurts, but it's hard to explain. It's you do it, and you're oh dude, maybe I should have said something different. And you just end up sitting there, and you're oh, never mind. It's not that worth it. You get a response, and everything's okay. I gladly think that my brain is fried, and I think I should be in bed right now, but I'm not. Number three, or not number three. Wow, my brain is really fried. What if I'm the main character in someone else's story? I've heard this one a lot, especially from people close to mine a couple years back. And you know what? The thing is that this one's very true. Not everyone believes in religion, and I'm not here to force anybody onto religion, but I am religious, and I do believe that God has a story for everyone. You wake up every day with a purpose for some reason, and each day he knows what's going to happen. He knows what's going to happen the day before you do. So the thing that's happening to you in the now, he knows the future. And I believe that everyone else is a character in everyone's story, and everyone is the main character in their story. And you know what? I don't think that you can be all time a main character in someone's story. I don't think that's how that would work. But maybe for a moment in their life, you might be very close to them, or you might be in a relationship with someone, and for certain people, they make that their whole entire world. I'm not saying that's an issue, but at the same time, maybe let's move on. Number 5. Why do I get my best ideas right before bed? Okay, hear me out. Michael Jackson, he always before bed, if he came up with an idea right there for a song, he would get up and he'd go write. He'd go write down lyrics, he'd go write down ideas. And the one time he didn't, I believe it's Prince. Was it Prince that made Purple Rain? I believe so. I'm so sorry. It's like 3:03 in the morning. Prince made Purple Rain the one time Michael Jackson went to sleep. And I believe in superstition that sometimes if you don't capitalize on something in your head, you're not gonna get that thing done. Someone else, the idea, one ear out of your head, out the other, it's going straight to someone else, man. So definitely capitalize. I think that it's a sense of wanting to better yourself and prepare for tomorrow and try to put a success on yourself. So you come up with your best ideas as your brain's going to rest. And as it's going to rest, it's kind of rebooting. And as it's rebooting before you go to sleep, boom. There you go. Thoughts. Let's see, where was I at here? Number 6. The friendships I quietly lost and still think about. Again, at the end of the day, people come and go. Especially out of high school, what I realized is I have a core friend group of about maybe 20 people, and they're not all even in the same friend group. So I guess that's not really a core, it's more like little branches of core friend groups. But guys, that's just life. People come and go. People may come back into your life, but I like to believe that once someone's out of your life, they're probably not coming back. And you know, it's a cruel thing to say, but sometimes you need to build character, and you need to improve, and you need to just go on. And I do believe that it is something that you can think about deeply for a long time. And I still think about people I have lost friendship-wise, relationship-wise, and you know what? I look back on it, and it's shaped me into who I am today. And sometimes you just need to mature it out, and you just need to grow, and I strongly stand on that as well. Number 7, do I actually like my life, or am I just used to it? I think depending on your mindset, that is a tough one. I think that could go either way, honestly, and I'm just gonna kind of skip over that because I don't have a clear answer. So, sorry guys, not really the best of help for that one. Number 8, the weirdest thing I'm scared of that no one knows. What is one thing I'm scared of? If there's one thing I had to be scared of, wow. There's one thing I'm scared of that's weird that no one knows about. Honestly, guys, it's getting lost on like highways or like trying to find a way home, and it get detours, man. Detours low key sometimes scare the fuck out of me. Excuse my language. Detours scare the fuck out of me. Especially when I was little, and I think that kind of grew up a kind of car anxiety, and that kind of went over to when I was driving, like learning how to drive. But yeah, getting lost on detours and or highways is definitely a weird fear of mine, and I don't know why. One bad experience as a kid, it just stuck with me for a little bit, and more so now it's not highways because I drive on the highway all the time, but detours, man. No. Number 9. Let's move on from that one. The weirdest thing I'm scared of is the last one. So yeah, number 9. What I'd do differently if I had unlimited confidence? Everything. I'm just kidding. If I had more confidence, definitely try out more like social things and things that are out of my comfort zones, like maybe going to a karaoke bar, or you know, like kind of an example I had, I guess, is just college. I had like a starting day at my school a couple days back that I'm going to, and I must say, I did a lot better with new people than I thought, because these are people all from different schools, like coming to one school to like come to this welcome day. It wasn't exactly orientation, but it was a nice little thing to get us excited for the semester and get us to kind of get out of our comfort zones, and I really appreciated that a lot. And I definitely think that going for more sports as well was one thing, like going for bowling in high school, because I picked up bowling at the start of the summer. I'm not saying I'm the greatest person of all time, but definitely, guys, if you think that you're not good at something, I've said this probably a lot. Listen, one shot, you got one life, especially in high school. If you want to do a sport, freaking do it. Do it right now. Like I'm telling you, you up and coming year, if it's your senior year, your junior year, your freshman year, your freaking sophomore, you just do it. It's like the Nike thing. Just do it. French. Number 10. That one decision I keep replaying in my head. So I think that's just regret because I have multiple decisions in my head that I have replayed, and a lot of the times it ends in regret. Another time it ends with happiness and joy that I ended up going through with one thing. And honestly, yeah, that's it for that. Again, these responses are probably, some of them are going to be very lackluster because my ass is grass. Henderson. Stranger Things reference. I need to go to bed. Number 11. Am I romanticizing the past too much? I feel like this is a common thing with current relationships nowadays. Sorry to say it. Gen Z, Gen Alpha, whatever, we're all cooked. Okay. The dating scene, it's just people would just want to go out, they want to have fun, they don't want to settle down right now, and that's okay, especially if you're young and especially if you're out of high school and college. But man, like, you got to think, once you get into your like 30s and 40s, if you want a real family, man, like, you cannot be like going out 24/7. You cannot be talking to 50 different people. I mean, unless if you still want to, man. Again, not my choice. But romanticizing is just a strong thing as well, because you set a specific image and like a thought of someone and how they're supposed to be in your life, and you kind of just roll with that, and then once they kind of break that, everything kind of crumbles apart. And I think you should just see who your like partner is for themselves, man. And as much as that's easier said than done, I think it's just going into a relationship with lower expectations of how someone should be as your partner. You know, it's not how it works, man. Everyone's unique in their own way, and I definitely think that you can be romanticizing in the past too much. Definitely, it's not something good to do. Why does silence feel so loud at 2 a.m.? I think going back to one of the questions earlier, it's definitely, I think it was the first one. It was like, why is everything more meaningful at night? I think it's just the silence. It's like your brain's kind of going to reset, it's powering down, and just anything in the silence is like, excuse me, it's just as loud as any sound could be. Silence is louder than a million people talking at once, hundreds, millions of words coming right at you, man. Silence, I feel like, too, is a way to kind of just sit there and question yourself and think about what you're doing, and if it's actually worth it, and if it's actually what you like and stuff. I'm just spewing right now. Moving on. 13. The goals I'm scared to admit out loud. Definitely, it's not that bad, but definitely would be to pick up reading more. I feel like I could open up to my intellect and my speech to newer words, and how fast I read, and maybe how fast I can type as well. A goal I would like to have is, I don't type the way that they taught us in school. I type with like one finger each, and it kind of just rotates to the others. That's a good goal of mine. It's just something that's always been there. Another thing too is to make the world's best pizza from scratch. As much as that sounds stupid, yeah, I want to make the world's best pizza from scratch, and I am not afraid to admit that. It's not even a bad thing. I don't even know why I'm over exaggerating it, but I think another thing is to just kind of find out who I am more as a person, like personality wise. Like, I feel like there's still more to me that I haven't found out, and I would like to know if I'm secretly actually, like I said, a reader, or if I'm not as good at socializing as I thought I am. And overall, I think just kind of waiting to grow, and I'm kind of just excited to see what life has in store for me, and I can't wait to move out on my own. I feel like that's going to be great eventually, after all the shitty parts. Not everything's going to be shitty. 14. People I miss that I probably shouldn't. Um, you know what? I'm not gonna lie to you. People I have beefed with, and some of them are back now. You might be watching this. Life's too short to hold a grudge. So definitely people I've cut out. Unless if it was very necessary, and I still have you cut out of my life. But I think overall, just people that were close to me that probably, like I said, weren't the greatest influences, or like people who kind of just, it felt like I was just an option to them. And even though that sucked, like there was a lot of good memories there with like hangouts and stuff and other things. And this isn't targeted at specific people in my life right now at all. So just take that to the fact. This is like way long ago, like way long, like maybe even middle school, like way past middle, maybe not past, way before middle school. That may not make any sense, but again, it's 3 in the morning. What makes sense? Yeah, that's like the 14th time I said that. Number 15. What if I'm wasting my potential right now? You don't know until life keeps going on, man. You might be, you might not be. I definitely think putting yourself down and having a negative mindset can contribute to that, and I definitely think that you should seize your moment. I said this before. Seize your moment. It's right there, right in front of you. Like in school, like people can make fun of me all they want. I wish I would have done theater, maybe choir, and you know what? My close friends can clown on me for that all they want, but it's just something I personally also kind of wish I would have done. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. I think that's a Michael Jordan quote. Number 16. The version of me that exists only at night. I feel like I can kind of relate to this as of recording this video. It's not very deep things, but it's also stuff I probably wouldn't say during the day or just to someone in general. You guys are getting the exclusive package deal. I'm schizophrenic. The fire escapes are right there in my basement, and I thought I just saw someone there. But definitely, I think, like I said, with your brain rebooting earlier, and like, I know that's not really, I don't know, it's just my term for it, just like going to sleep in general and just like your brain resting. I feel like definitely there is 2 different sides to you, one at day, one at night. It's when, once you're finally all alone and you're in bed, that's when all these thoughts kind of start hitting. It's like your brain kind of maneuvering and talking to you, and it's just like, dude, it's like, you go, all the days passed, you're not with anyone, like let's think about it, like what did we do good, what did we do bad, like what could we do better, maybe. 17. Random childhood memories that pop up. I think that's just nostalgia. Overall, just good memories that hit you when you may be feeling down, or like you just need, just something to help you strive more in your childhood, and you're like, I'm doing it for myself, I'm doing it for that person that I was, that happy-go-lucky kid. I definitely think that it's just nice to look back and look at all the memories that you made, especially with family members that might not be there, or family friends. I don't want to say that it's all sunshine and rainbows, but it's better to look at it. Number 18. Do I really know who I am? No. Not until you conquer your future. Simple as that. Moving on. Number 19. Small things that make me weirdly happy lately. Music. That's not really a small thing. Writing, actually, journaling. Sometimes on and off, I will write and journal, and I just write my thoughts down, and it's great, man. Or like scheduling. For some reason, having a plan makes me a lot happier than I thought it would a couple of years back. College is very exciting. Like the thought of that is making me very happy as well. YouTube, like small things like planning and timing and camera angles. Like I don't know, man. Just getting into that feels really good for some reason. Number 20, the big shebang. What I hope I'll be proud of in 10 years. Just having a house. Okay, hopefully meeting new people and maintaining relationships as well. But having a house, having a successful career and graduating from college, I think would be in the top 2, definitely. And maybe having like 2 more dogs. But much. I think it'd be my degree. I think having a nice life, I'm still close to firefighting. As much as that's corny and cliche, I think that'd be the life, man. And we have a couple bonus things here. Never mind. I lied. I'm too tired. But with that, guys, we should have a fun one. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe if you want. If you're new here, don't be a stranger, man. Comment. Give me video ideas, something you'd like to see. You guys just ever need some advice? I have plenty of videos and shorts about that. And to the next episode of the pod, I'm gonna spoil it. Dave Doheny, we have a big swole monster coming on the pod, and I cannot wait to have this one-on-one with him because we've been planning this for weeks. Since I started the podcast, just me and him, no Charles, no Kofi, no Gage, it's just me and him. So definitely check out Gabe's channel. He posts some really good gym content, some good motivational clips, videos, and I highly recommend. Thank you guys so much for 75 subscribers. I can't wait to grow more, and I'm just living the dream now. Good night, y'all.